What's up YouTube, this is Collect Pokemon and welcome back to another video. So in today's video is going to be a controversial one because I am going to talk straight up on investing. There will be two parts to this video. The first part of this video, it is me sharing my thoughts about the current market and the current situation and to me how it feels like. And the second half of this video is going to talk about the possible moves that I am going to make in acquiring more products for my investment and the type of products that I will be dumping and I will be letting go of in order to fund those investments. Alright, so sit back, relax, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and if you guys do want to support me a little further, join me on my YouTube membership program. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much that. And if you guys are interested in wholesaling Cashpoint Toy, remember to check out my other Instagram. I'll post in the link in the description. And so, yeah, now we can get into it. All right, so my feeling of the market is that it is very, very strong. Surging Spark has been really, really popular. There has been a large volume of sales with Surging Sparks. It actually reminds me of the time when Vivid Voltage was about to be released. Everyone was hyped up. Everyone liked everything. And, on release, the booster box was quite expensive. Amazing rares were there. It just kind of gave me that vibe. Now, I can tell you at that time, I was doing a lot of live opening with Vivid Voltage. And, it was all good and fun. And I think after Vivid Voltage, what was then released was Shining Star V. And that really got the Japanese card kicked off right there. Back then, Japanese cards were considered to be a lot cheaper, a lot more affordable, and so people started to switch into buying Japanese cards. And then I'm pretty sure we all know the rest of the story. Japanese card became super hyped up, became more expensive, more difficult to get, and then so on and so on. I don't know why, but this reminds me, this time actually right now reminds me of that time. And I do believe that something similar may happen. With the increased popularity of Surging Sparks, there is an increased popularity with Pokemon, especially the English side of things. I do believe that many of the English sets will run out very, very soon. As we move into the holiday seasons, at the end of November, mid-December, we are going to see a scarcity of boxes. And many of these booster boxes will be selling at much higher than MSRP. MSRP as in you know what I mean, a much higher price at around that $130, $140 price range for booster boxes. We're not going to see that $100 booster box anymore. And even at $130, $140, which is quite a healthy margin for a lot of sellers, these boxes will still sell pretty well. The sell-through rate will still be very high. And with that said, people will start to look into Japanese cards because Japanese card, just now I was told that I think Raging Surf was being reprinted. And basically, even Surging Spark in the Japanese version is now very, very affordable. It is very close, if not a little bit below MSRP. So what I do believe is that, these newcomers to Pokemon, they're going to look at the English set, they're going to say, oh my God, I'm getting the same card, with better quality, same old story. They'll go into the Japanese card market. So I do believe that, if the English Pokemon card popularity continue to grow in the next 3 months or so, we are going to see a bunch of people moving into Japanese card. And the sets that is perfectly aligned with that movement is going to be Terrestrial Festival. So I am also looking very, very closely at the price of Terrestrial Festival from Japanese seller. And to be honest, the price isn't that bad. I mean, we're seeing ranges from around 40 to 60 US dollar per booster box. And don't ask me where I find my prices, but I'm just telling you that that's the range, around 40 to 60 US dollar a booster box. And it's actually quite a good deal. It's quite a good steal. And most likely I will steal a lot of these booster boxes. Yeah, that's my take. And Terrestrial Festival is definitely going to be a very, very strong set. EV Hero, for example, if you look at EV Hero in the Japanese sites, each booster box is still selling for a good $400. Many of them has actually surpassed. I don't even know why I can't speak English. Many of these EV Hero booster box has surpassed the Dream League booster box in terms of price. So yeah, I think EVs are going to be really, really strong. And that's why I think that even with a large print run, we are going to see Terrestrial Festival surpass many other sets such as VMAX, Climax, V-Star Universe, these sort of stuff in the mid-tier, mid-time investment, the 3 to 5 year kind of range. So we're definitely going to see that. So that's why I will be going heavy on Terrestrial Festival. Most likely I will, I don't know, looking at this right now, I'm looking into maybe 10 to 20 cases of that. And that's that. And I would also not go all in because I would definitely save up some money. And I will wait for the English release. And I do believe that any sort of Elite Trainer box for the English set or the UPC for the English Terrestrial Festival will definitely be a big hit. And yeah, I will most likely buy 10, 20, 30 cases of Elite Trainer box or UPC and so on. And I think that these sets is the one that I am going to go really heavy on. And you're going to ask, hey, collect Pokemon, what about the Team Rocket set? Isn't it around the corner? To be honest, I don't care about the Team Rocket set. I actually don't think it's a good investment. I think it's a really bad hype that people are all crazy about. No, I'm not going to invest in that set. Would I buy 2 of 3 case? Maybe I'll buy 2 or 3 case, but is it a good investment? I personally do not think so. Because in the next block of Pokemon, they're going to release trainer Pokemon, and Team Rocket is just another trainer's Pokemon. So I don't see it doing well. And if you really think about it, the Dark Pokemon is one of the worst performing vintage set. It's one of the least favorite vintage sets from my opinion, and like from what I see. When all the base set, Legendary Collection, Fossil Jungles, they were going up in price, Team Rocket set was still like right there. Out of all those Charizard, Dark Charizard is still the cheapest. So, looking at this, I have no interest in the Team Rocket sets. And that's why I think Terrestrial Festival is definitely going to be my set, the set that I would invest in. Now, how am I going to fund my investment? Some people might ask. And I think that some of the products that I'm holding is currently ready to be slaughtered, ready to be sent to auction, because I think that it is a good price to sell it. One of these products is Cosmic Eclipse. So Cosmic Eclipse has been doing quite well. I've always been waiting for it to hit that $1,000 price range, and it's been a while. It's been always like 990, 1,000 a bit, and then drop back down to 990, 980. So I think that Cosmic Eclipse has reached its peak, and it is most likely going to be one of those sets that is going to be forgotten. And most likely that's why I will definitely be selling some of my Cosmic Eclipse booster box off. And I know what you're going to say. Hey, collect Pokemon. If you hold this longer, wouldn't it be more profitable? Wouldn't it be like another team up? It can still hit 2,000. Don't get me wrong. But I just think that it is the potential of growth for Cosmic Eclipse is definitely going to be much lower than Evolving Skies. I still hold a lot of Evolving Skies, and frankly, I'm not really ready to sell Evolving Skies at around $800 a booster box. I might sell a few at around $800 just to fund some Terrestrial Festival in Japan, because to be very honest, you can actually buy an entire case of Terrestrial Festival if you sell one box of Evolving Skies. So I think that would definitely be a good trade-off, a good trade. And I think that, if I was to get 10 or 20 cases of Terrestrial Festival, I really don't mind selling off 6, 12, 1 or 2 cases of Evolving Skies. Because I do believe that since I've got them at pretty much, what price did I buy these at? I bought most of my, actually all of my Evolving Skies at around 100 US dollar, 90, 95, 98 to 100 US dollars. So I'm really happy with the rate of investment already. I know it's going to go up, so I won't let many of them go, but I will definitely let some of them go in order to fund some of my Japanese terrestrial festival as well as the English terrestrial festival. But I'm not going to let go of them right now. I don't think that the price has settled yet. I think that we're still on the upward trajectory. And I think there's still some time before the release of terrestrial festival, especially the English one. The English one is in January. I do believe that, you know what, I might just ditch out some of my own money, my own cash to buy a bunch of terrestrial festival. And then I will recuperate those costs by selling off some Evolving Skies closer to the holidays. Because I simply don't think that it is currently a good time to sell Evolving Skies. The market is still climbing. And most likely I will wait until it hits a plateau before selling it off. Because you need to remember, Pokemon card, I made many videos on these, you know, they go in plateau. And I'm just waiting for the next plateau before I let go of some Evolving Skies. Cosmic Eclipse is an awkward one. I want to let it go very soon. Most likely I will let some of them go in mid to late November because I feel like, you know, if it's not going to go anywhere, it's not going to go anywhere. But I'm still waiting for that spillover effect for a lot of people to start realizing that sets in the Sun and Moon period, or there are other sets other than Team Up in the Sun and Moon period like Cosmic Eclipse, it's a good investment. So I really hope that, you know, some people make video and people start buying out Cosmic Eclipse, then I would have a higher profit in that sense. Is there any other products that I might be selling? I might be looking in ditching some Hidden Fates products because I feel like Hidden Fates, don't get me wrong, Hidden Fate is still doing really, really well. And I think Hidden Fates has recovered a lot, especially things such as the Rayquaza UPC. The price has actually recovered a lot. You know, we are seeing 650, 700 price range for, you know, those large Rayquaza UPC. And I think that, you know, given that it is 6 years or so, I might actually let go of 1 or 2 cases as well. But I just hate shipping those. Those are so heavy and big and expensive to ship. So but I think Evolving is it. So Hidden Fates is definitely another set that, you know, you could seriously think about, or I would seriously think about selling. And converting it to other things. And I mean, like, there are other Hidden Fates products which are really has stagnated for a long time. So for example, like these pin boxes, you know, as a full case, as a sealed case, they tend to do really well. I think they're sitting at around $500-600 US. So, you know, by switching some of these out, I could buy like 2 cases of the English Terrestrial Festival. But that's why I think, like, for Hidden Fates, I will most likely let them go at a much later time in December or early January. Because I feel like it's not a set that is currently hyped up just yet, but I do believe that things and people will get there. And I'm just waiting for these new bunch of people that plays the Pokemon card pockets to just jump right into the Pokemon card actual market. So it's going to be fascinating to see what is happening in the Pokemon card market closer to mid to late November. I do believe that that bull market will continue. And then I think at that time, it is the time when I will start releasing out a lot of my Pokemon products. I'm not selling any Pokemon card within the next week or 2 weeks because I just genuinely think that the market is going to go up. So those are my investment plans in the upcoming few months. I really don't mind sharing it with you guys because I think that it is no secret. You know, Pokemon card investing is not a secret. And, you know, I just want to share with you guys my insight and what I'm going to do. Hey, and who knows? These are just what I think is good. You know, maybe, you know, Terrestrial Festival is going to be like, I don't know, will be printed to the ground. It's going to be burned. And, you know, everyone who buys it is going to lose some money. It's going to end up like Shining Treasure EX or something like that. So remember, mine are not advised. Mine are not telling you what to do. These are simply what I think is likely to happen and what I will make, the moves that I will make. And for those of you who hate Pokemon card investing, maybe laugh at me when doesn't turn out well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. This is Collect Pokemon. Bye bye.